Hey there, Scott Paradis here. I'm continuing with my sneak peek. This last session that I posted was about conquest or progress. Now I want to move specifically into what motivates us to play the games that we play in the way that we play them. What are our motivations? When you think of it from a positive perspective, life is about exploring and experiencing, learning and growing, creating and contributing. That's why we're here to express more life. We progress from our explorations and our experience to learning more, growing more. Ultimately, we realize we are creative. We make contributions that contribute to the world at large, to this life, to our collective prosperity. Now, what motivates us individually when we think about, we peel it back a little bit, what motivates us individually are desires. Desires are our yearning to do something, have something, or be something. So we have these desires. Now, based on our circumstance and our environment, we combine these desires with beliefs, and then we shape those into intentions. Intention is our big motivator. Intention is what causes us to move toward what we want and causes those things that we want to move toward us, our intention. Unfortunately, most people do not know what their intentions are because they do not know what they want. But it is our intention that causes us to take action and move. So our desires, we shape our intention, and our intention causes us to move. That is our motivation. Now, when we think about our motivation, though, there is something even more powerful. Research has shown repeatedly that people will put more time, energy, and effort into maintaining what they have, fighting for keeping what they have rather than losing it, as opposed to getting something new. In other words, if we have it, we will fight harder to keep it than getting something new, even if that thing that we have isn't that great, but we have it. So we attribute some sort of power to that having, and we will fight. So we worry, we're concerned about losing something. It's a changing world out there. And so I've got to keep what I have. So this idea of loss, the potential for loss, is a significant motivator. The world is constantly changing. And what we seek more than anything is we crave certainty. I want to know what's happening in my future. I want to know where I will be. I want to know what I will have. I want to know what I will become. Certainty is a main driver it causes all kinds of angst and anxiety because we can't accept that we have a changing world. And it is a changing world all the time. Everything's in motion. We're in motion. The world's in motion. That's the deal we have dealt ourselves into. That's the game we're playing. Well, with everything in motion and we can't get certainty, we can't get things to play out. So our response to that is to get control. I want control. I want control over as much as I can so that I can guarantee my future. That control. We seek power. We seek status and influence. Anything we can to move the circumstances to our advantage. Now, that sounds all negative, but understand what we're talking about is why we play the games we play in the way we play those games. So, if I were to wrap up our response for this loss, this threat of loss, our craving certainty and our craving control, we have a big target on our backs of fear. Fear is the main negative motivator. Look at this in our society. Our politics is driven by fear. Everything is fear, 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 so we can get you to hate, so I can move you the way I want to move you. Look at our advertising. Advertising gets your attention through fear. You got to fear, fear, fear. Everything is fear. Look at our media, to include our social media. Fear is the main driver. But now it's time for us to recognize that we don't have to be susceptible to fear, but fear we create. We create The fear. These are the things that motivate us. This is why we play the game, the money game, in the way we do. Why we prefer to play, or over the last 10,000 years, we have preferred, collectively, we have preferred a violent, destructive taking game instead of a collaborative, creative making game. What do you think? Does that make sense? I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts, your perspective on why we do the things we do, why we play the games we play in the way we play those games. Post your thoughts, share this video. Let me know what you think. I look forward to seeing you again soon.